Welcome back to the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox. TEC 2-1, man.
Yeah, and I'm shocked. I don't know. I just immediately look so strong. I was thinking about a 3-0 after game one, and here we are. This is looking more like a game five. Because you got to think, as strong as Immunity was in the domination, I give them the edge in this domination.
I do too.
But
I do too.
And then the S&D was so. I mean, we might come down to the wire here. In an
I think it's
going to
come down to the wire, which is the show
too.
I've been meaning to watch that I'll get to eventually.
Fantastic show.
No spoilers. No spoilers. Anyways, the map is Freight. The game type is Domination. If you're not familiar with it, we play both sides, so no one team has an advantage because that's what we do here. So right off the break here, a lot of people are always going to say, okay, well, the most important thing is obviously getting a 2-cap. It is. But to me, I believe the most important thing is knowing when to give up on attacking B and going for that home flip. Yeah. You have to do it at just the right time, or else you can just cost your team the entire game because it's basically a 20, 30-second route to go underground to flip. So you got to think, that's 10 points, 5 points. I don't know. I hate math. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into it.
And that can apply to a lot of maps. I mean, wanting to push that home cap and get the flip. But it just seems to happen a lot on this particular map. At least we've seen it a lot lately. With this, again, this 4-sub faster style we've seen from a lot of the teams. That flip becomes more prevalent. But we'll see who can get this B cap and get kind of an early lead.
Do this?
Start.
Oh, he did it! Oh, how dare he! Oh my God, a 3-piece. Wonder is just
a wonder.
Up. That is the most creative line you have ever said in your entire
Considering
career.
that's his name, it was lacking creativity, but that was fantastic. Great play by Wonder. And, they had, I think, 3 down for them there. They were able to
quick reaction time. And, oh, my God, are they getting ready to go for the 3-cap here?
No, I think he's going to rotate.
This is exactly what you want to see. Now, if some of you back home will say, oh, why didn't he go for the 3-cap? Well, notice the mini-map. Notice where Immunity is spawning. They spawn back red. And now he's going to go for it because he gets an easy kill cycle. He's got a big gunfight here, and he's going to be taken down.
Yeah, that would have been a big win there for him. But, even despite losing that, what he did was make them rotate back. He caused distraction. He's going to add probably 10 to 15 seconds of there not being a lot of pressure on B.
Oh, yeah. Buzzo now spots one. Looking down, shooting his feet, shooting the drain. He's like, I don't know who put this here. I am totally talking with my landlord about this.
And we'll see if Buzzo can get in here. They popped out. It's only 11 points.
This is the longest battle in the world, and he's going to be taken out.
Wow. Yeah, that's one Buzzo I think would like back, just that entire sequence. But we're hitting the 3.5-minute mark. 30 to 16 here. The lead is for intensity. Wow!
How dare you do that?
God, that was filthy.
In 7 countries.
And, the lead continues to build here. And remember, TEC is up 2-1. So if they win this one, they are going to go 2-0 in this group.
Shots with a humongous 2-piece there as he's going to finally be able to push out. And they're going to try to hop on B. They're losing C, but they're hopping on B. This is okay for them. If you look, I mean, they have to win one battle back at C, but they have to decide where they're going to go.
And I think we have 2 people playing cat and mouse here in the
smoke.
Are.
A lot of cat and mouse.
Oh, yeah. Everyone is swarming B right now. It looks like Realize is going to be able to take that. So we're going to have control back in the hands here of TEC as this lead just continues to climb. It's up to 23 seconds now, under 3.
Wow! Yeah.
I'll just cut myself off. That was disgusting.
Yeah, he shot him in the eye.
That was really quick that he got on his face there. That was a great play. And they just continue to heat up. Look at Wonder, 11-5. Mellow, 9-4. Realize 6-4. They're really getting the slaying done on that side.
Yep, Shox now is going to be taking out. Buzzo now coming around. He's saying, this is my B. You guys don't look at it. He's going to drop up, get a bird's eye view. Has one, makes that 2, and now he's going to be able to just get stopped a little bit.
I just wanted the 3-piece.
I did too. I was painting the picture in my head about it, and I wasn't really paying attention.
But, yeah, we're getting close to 2 minutes. This has been so far a pretty dominating round here for TEC. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Shox now hanging out. His teammate is going to try to have his back here. And then will they be pushing through? Keep an eye on the mini-map here. The guy highlighted in yellow. Will he go up? He's going to be taken out. So we're going to stand board with Shox, who is destroying. Has one. Oh, isn't able to clean him up. And he's going to be taken out up to Rampage now. Sitting top red. This is something we saw at the beginning of CoD Ghost that we haven't seen much of since. But I actually am a fan of the play. You can't only not see that one spot, but you can still shut down whole lane.
Yeah, and I think he's going to be able to get this here, which if they can hold a 2-cap, they're getting C now. If they can hold this 2-cap for basically the remainder of this game, and they're going to be right back in this. And they really do need to because the lead was starting to really climb. They've got it under 20.
Oh!
Huge two-piece from Realize there. And that is probably going to give them an opportunity to make a play to get that.
Two people were taken out.
No, they are not.
Yeah, they're still able. They're still hanging out. They're still doing an excellent job holding down B here. He's going to be cleaned up. Robs now has a gunfight, and something about the Vector with the red dot on these guys they don't miss.
Yeah,
it's like magnetic to their
It's
teeth.
great, and I think part of it is some AR players that feel more comfortable.
Look at that. Oh, my God. He just killed him with the Vector from...
Oh! Robs!
Rob City!
That was disgusting, and now it's 81-56, 40 seconds to go, and that was just a huge play, and that play alone is going to help them basically maintain a huge lead going into the second half.
Woo! Realize does have two guys in front of him, makes that the entire team has one, and he's able to clean him up. He saw that other guy. I know he did, but he's finally
I thought that was a Vector again from that range.
Oh,
what am I watching?
You didn't take your pills. Wonder you're going to be able to clean up one. Has another guy hopping on B and taking a look here. This is a very good lead. If you are a TEC fan or you just, you love Europe and you want them to win, that's the exact lead you want them to have.
Yeah, well, there were two key things at the end. They were up like 20+ the entire game. And then finally, Immunity was climbing back into it. And then we saw... who was it? Picked up the two-piece for Immunity, but they were still able to hold B, TEC. And then we saw Robs with the filthy two-piece back at C. And those two plays alone basically let them maintain the two-cap in the rest of the game.
I got to say, the big thing about Intensity right now, and this is going to sound like such a dumb statement to make, but they're winning the gun battles. They really are winning those like humongous gun battles. I mean, we saw Rob shoot that guy in the eye, and he just like,
winning gun battles is enormous, and that's why you've seen, talent transfer. If you can shoot, like Formal's a primary example. Came from Halo, and within a month, he's playing well because he just can aim really well.
He can
and
shoot.
In a console shooter, if you can shoot well, it's going to carry you through some games. I mean, yes, you need teamwork. Yes, communication is so important.
It is.
But winning your 1v1s is also an excellent way to win games.
Now, important fact here is that Immunity was down 30 seconds to Envy going into side 2, in which they came back to win, and then they forced the game 5, and then in which case they won. So don't freak out yet. All right, I'm going to start freaking out.
No, I think they certainly have a shot here, but I want to see a game 5. These have been so back and forth, but I just think a 30-point, it's going to be tough to overcome.
It's going to be really, really tough.
And you got to hope that they're much stronger on the opposite side, and that may be the case.
It might be. I think the big thing here is, Immunity kind of went for a bunch of flips, and it seemed a little bit disorganized on it. I would rather them, instead of sending a whole team, keep the pressure in the middle and then send a guy either crates or, underground and just let him do it. Just have him be a distraction, because if one person dies, it's not a big deal. But if you're sending 2-3 guys to try to cap a home flag, you're losing all that pressure.
Well, they lost the fight off the break, and that's, the lead just basically built upon itself when they got that 2-cap early on. So let's see if from this side maybe they have a better plan, better break that they want to use to kind of get control here. But again, you got to win your gun battles.
Have to win.
That's been where they've been struggling. That's
important to do. In a first-person shooter, it's good to win gunfights.
Helps to aim well.
Yeah, some say. But I need to see Immunity come out strong. They have to win a good break. I would like to see some stuns, just basically hurling them over there and just kind of getting an idea as to where they're at. I mean, it's imperative that at the break you kind of gain as much knowledge as possible. It's ideal to win the break with like a grenade, and then you have a 4-on-3, and then you win according to plan, but nothing goes according
to plan. The opinions of a washed-up Halo 2 player.
What, you don't like them?
You'll get them all weekend long. Here we go.
Taking a shot at me? Huh?
Hopping into side 2 of
Taking a shot at me, man?
I had to.
Easy,
it was
LeBron
there.
James with a headset.
I know. I
don't know who you think you
I
are.
was looking classy. But here we go. We're hopping into side 2 here. If TEC is able, what was it? You said it was 30?
Yep.
Looking at 30. If they're able to maintain that 30-point advantage, they're going to go 2-0 in this group.
Wow.
And those shots were just amazing.
Rob's is just shooting very, very well. Realize there's a guy, he spots him top here, and No Shocker here realized just holding it down, and that was filthy.
Oh, great shots by Realize, and he might be able to get another pick here. I think he knows someone's down.
There it is. He's doing a great job, and the best part about this is that Immunity keeps going down that mid lane. They have no idea how to answer this. They have to sneak a guy underneath at this point, or try to pick him off here,
and
but Realize is not having it.
Yeah, no, he's 5-0 here. He's only got, well, I would say he's getting down to his last 15 shots, so that was only going to last so long, but great plays. It's amazing, though. They weren't able to really make anything of it.
Hold the phone. There's two. Will he be able to get the three? He's standing.
Stab him!
You're standing on him. Oh, my God.
That stun threw him off entirely because that would have been just an amazing three-piece there. I thought the stab was coming. He wasn't able to finish that out, but we're still sitting here. What are we, minute 10 into the game? B has still not been capped.
B has not even been. It's been looked at. It's been touched a couple times. Nothing crazy.
It's a lonely flag.
Yeah, on the lonely.
Ooh, tried the drop shot there, but got scuffed on.
And the drop shot works a lot especially in Infinity.
Yeah,
it's what the people do. I mean, TP, on Complexity, does it all the time. All the time, man.
All the time. Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more, but I'm just trying to see, I'm keeping my eyes on the minimap here at B just to see who's going to be the first one to take control of this. I mean, I don't think we're going to go, the entire game here, 3 minutes left, without someone taking control of B.
Well, I'll tell you what.
We've hit that 2 minutes in mark.
I'll tell you the most important thing is that TEC doesn't need it. They don't want to get it. They're fine with losing this side by a point just because of the side. They're up by 30.
Yep, they really could play a little more patiently and defensively just to hold them off that B flag. I don't know if that's what they're attempting to do, but it's working thus far.
Well, we are seeing members now. He's going to go for A. He's going to force them all the way back. Spots one. Will he get two with the Spidey sense? Oh, he's going to be taken down. Jumping on board with Buzzo, who just cleaned him up. But meanwhile, just like that, we saw as they were able to cap B. And Wonder now starting to push up. Has one guy. He's going to get cleaned up. Now Realize holding it down with an AR. He's going to get killed. Everyone I'm going on dies.
Yeah, but the thing here to look at, though, is they do have B. Actually, they can two-hop on it, but they're about to get pinched here. I don't think they're going to be able to get this.
Well, it is contested. They have no idea where the guy is, and finally they're able to take him out. And he's going to play it safe, and he's just going to hang out. Rampage.
And they still held on to it through all that. I think 5 people just kind of hopped in there from either squad to try and take control of B, but it is going to stay with the guys of Immunity.
Oh, I love this. I love this so much. This is what you want to see.
Well, they're in desperation mode now. They need caps, and they need caps all over the place currently. Again, just tuning in, they are down 30 seconds from the first side. This is
oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, man. TEC goes for A, leaves them B, and now we are going to see as Immunity is forced to scramble around the map. That is a huge play, but they are going to have a 2-cap here. It's going to be a 3-point differential going into the final 90 seconds of the game, but that play is so big. Just forcing them back to get their flag is huge.
Yeah, and really all it's doing is it's wasting time. I mean, it's making them spend time running around trying to get caps when they're already in such a big deficit. The more they make them scramble right now, the better. And a tie game isn't good enough. I mean, with a minute left in a 30-point deficit, I don't think they're going to be able to take this. I think we're going to see the boys' TEC Intensity go 2-0, the first 2-0 team in this pool.
You think TEC takes the pool?
I mean, at this point, they still have to have, obviously the match with Nimby, because they beat Clarity, the 3-man juggernaut.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to take this one. So that's the game for Envy. That decides whether Envy's probably in or going home.
For sure. Well, taking a look here is the final 30 seconds. We have TEC Intensity taken game number 4, which also means it is the series. They now have beaten the team who beat Envy and puts them in a great spot in this pool.
Yeah.
Great spot.
Yeah, and I was kind of worried at first when I found out their first series was against the team that's down a player in Clarity that it's kind of hopefully they take it seriously, but it's hard to take that as serious as a 4v4 just because it's just kind of a chip on the shoulder, something to think about while you're playing. And I was worried that it would kind of maybe affect their future series today, but I think it's pretty clear it did not, Scott.
No, it didn't affect them one bit. Taking a look at the final kill cam. Buzzo sniping him around with the Vector. Not too big of a deal. But really, Immunity falls short. They lose 3-1 They were, however, able to win that side, but it just wasn't enough because you have to play both sides. Then we add them up, and then that's how it works.
Math
is awful.
So,
Awful.
I mean, that's it. I mean, we have a lot of big series coming up today. This group has just
it's all over the
turned
place.
into
This is the most important
a wacky group. I mean, it's that everyone's shocked. I mean, there's nothing more I could say. That I have no clue how this is going to finish.
No one has any idea. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, more matches. Stay tuned.